welcome to Tanya's Backyard Gardening. I have a special video for you guys. First, I want to ask a question. How many of you guys love to see flowers, love to see beauty, love to see decorations, love to see eye candy? Just make everything better. Yes, you have your vegetables and you have your fruit and all that, but them little details like little flowers here and there, little wood knots or what cheese or whatever you want to call them here or there, make a total difference in your garden and make it from, oh, this is a lot of work, to, oh, it's so beautiful, I just want to sit out here and just look at it. So if you guys are those type of people, this would be very interesting for you, because I'm going to show you how to make your garden from flat to wow on a budget. Decorations is expensive when it comes to gardening. For some reason, I think it's because they know how much we love our gardens, how much we enjoy that hobby. They know that we're gonna pay more for that type of stuff. So it's like a big price tag on gardening stuff. So what I do, the first thing I want to start with is to tell you guys when to buy your decorations and when not to buy your decorations. Okay, the first point of buying, not even just decorations, things for your garden. Like I said, our spring start March 1st. Yes, March 1st. So about the end of February, the beginning of March, they always have a beginning of spring sale somewhere. Last year they had at Home Depot and Lowe's, they had 5 bags of Miracle-Gro soil for $10. They had 5 bags of mulch for $10. You can stock up on that and buy extra for year round. That way you will already have it. That type of stuff will save money, because the dirt itself, the soil itself, probably be like, for a small bag, you're gonna be paying $4 to $5. And you could get 5 bags for $10. So it's like getting 2 free. And that's at the cheap price. So always take advantage of the beginning of spring sales. The next thing I want to say is take advantage of the end of spring sales, because all the stores got to make room for the next holiday, the next thing that's coming up. They have to get rid of all the old stuff. So when the season is out, they have a big sale and they mark it all the way down really cheap. And they have all kind of stuff, all the stuff that they have left over. They just want to get it out their way. They just don't want to store it. They just want to make room for the new stuff. So you could get a great deal on that kind of stuff. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready doing everything, getting ready for the 1st of March, because my anniversary is March 1st. So I have to have everything in. This right here, this the 4-way plant hanger, I waited until it was time for the end of spring break. That's like every 3 months it's a season. So March 1st begin our season. So March, April, May, June. So around June, the end of May, the beginning of June, they probably start selling all the stuff so they could get it off the shelf. And I paid, what, $2 for this. I bought a lot of them. Yes, I did, because they was only $2, and you cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Another way to save money is go to thrift stores, and they got places called The Harvest, and they have places called Habitat for Humanity Restore. I'm redoing my flowers and all that, so it's a mess. But I bought this table with the 4 chairs for $25. Yes, the table and the 4 chairs for $25. And you cannot beat that. when I have it fixed up, which you will see, I'll make sure I do garden tours and all that. It looks amazing. Let me show you guys another way you could save some money. For pots, you could save money on your pots. You could go to like landscaping people or go to flower shops that also do landscaping. They have pots and axe. They have pots and stuff. I pay like $2 for each one of these. And this size here, you're gonna pay at least like $20 for a size like this from the store, and you could get it for a fraction of that if you just go and ask. And also, paint. Paint is a bargain person best friend. Why? Because you could turn something like this, which I'm going to be painting soon, into something. I had everything empty because I'm finna replant. I'm gonna put some carrots in this. I'm gonna put a fence up around here, and I'm gonna put see how those two tires there? I'm gonna put them in the front, and I'm gonna make a taller arch out of this. And I'm using these, one of my handmade items. But look what a little bit of paint could do for these pots. And I only paid $2 plus some paint I already had. And you can't beat that. Garden need water badly. So you could say, and also with pots, I went to Walmart, and you look, they had the cheap versions of pots too. I think I paid like $3 for these, $2 probably for this size, and $1 and something probably for that size right there. But also, guys, another way you could take advantage of putting decorations into your garden is to take advantage of the 99-cent store. If you have never been in there, you need to take a trip. Oh, my chickens. You need to take a trip, and you will save a lot of money. Because I was online and I was looking for garden sticks and stuff like that, so that way I could put a little pop into my garden. And it was expensive for a little garden stick. You paying like $12, $13. I seen some for $20. I seen some for $30. And I was like, is this really for real? When almost the same sticks I got from the dollar store for 99 cents. You pay a fraction of the price. Why not take advantage of that? Let me show you guys some of the things I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I got, some of the stuff that I got from Dollar Tree. We have these beautiful yard stakes that I will be putting around, only 99 cents. And online, they that's a quadruple or more of that price. And then you have the little aphids worst enemy right there. And you also get these. And I also had a little hangers. I have a lot of stuff that I'm not showing, but you need to take a trip to the dollar store so that you could be able to pick these buckets here. I'll make it to flower pots. I got flower hangers. I have all type of stuff that I had got from the dollar store. And these the stuff I bought last year from the dollar store that I had put in there. And see, it still look nice. This stuff in here, you guys, is from last season. Because we don't have frost, the stuff don't die. It just keep going and going. Until, I guess, until it get blight or something take it out. But they keep growing tomatoes like I just put them in. Full tomatoes. This one right here needs some water. But this is a Mr. Stripe tomatoes. It's also still going. This is like from last season crop. Last season. I didn't put anything in yet. All the stuff that I put in is still in seed form. All this, the flowers, all that. I didn't even plant no flowers here. They came up themselves. Peppers still, no, they're not growing. But that's a curl leaf. Need some water up in here. But it's old. All this last season stuff. All this I'm taking up real soon. Taking all this out. I might leave the flowers. This right here, you can look at it and tell it was last season. But I'm still eating off of y'all. Yes, I am. Eating off all this delicious basil. Variegated basil. This right here had better days. But y'all, it's still growing. See, I even need to pin that on up. It's still growing. And it got a lot of new growth down here. Onto the old vine. It was a single vine I had. But because I wasn't doing anything to it, it ended up growing this at the bottom of the vine. The flowers. I haven't been doing anything to it and it's still growing like crazy. But back to what I was saying, because I surely got off topic. I bought the garden stakes I have in here last year. I got that from the Angel from the yard sale. So you can find little stuff like that from yard sales. And I got all these from the dollar store too. Little stuff like that from the dollar store. These right here I bought like 2 years ago. I took advantage of the spring clearance, the end of spring clearance that they have. I took advantage of that. And I got a whole yard full of that. Because I love like stuff like that. This table here, you could also take advantage of stuff like I said, like thrift stores and stuff like that. You might find a little table for $5. Then you can put your little stuff on it. I use this for when my orange trees get overgrown, overfull, and they start falling. I just put them in there and they take them from there. So that's what I do with that. But all these right here, I went to a place we have in Florida that's called Busy Bees. They have an end of spring clearance also, and I got these guys for 95% off. 95%. And I'm gonna show you guys what else I got from Busy Bees at the end of spring for 95% off. This is another thing I bought from Busy Bees, and then they gave it to me for 95% off for the pink flamingo. I painted him pink. Originally he was silver, or yeah, probably wasn't too much silver because it rusted. It had a whole lot of different rust, so I had to use a scraper and then paint it. But look, I still got it for $5. The umbrella was originally $50, so I got it for $2.50 because it was 95% off. So all together, I got both of these for $7.50. So you know I had to get another one. Got this one over here. And then I have the two that's in front of the house. Right there. Just to give your garden a little pop. Just go out there and look and ask. Seek and you shall find. Guys, this is what I was talking about. You see how I have the pole down into my pots? Then I use the cherry tomatoes to run up it as a trellis. And then I'm gonna have my blocks here. I got the little white ones, 2 for $1, and I got the big ones for $1 piece. If you go to like the places that also sell flowers and do landscaping, they bring stuff back with them and they sell it at a cheap price because it's pretty much pure profit for them. So all you gotta do is ask or look. Last thing I want to share with you guys is You might not know this. I worked for Walmart for years, and I knew from then, but that a lot of people don't realize that if you get food stamps, you can go to the garden center and buy anything edible from that there, just as if you was to go to the produce section. Let's say you go to the produce section and you buy you some tomatoes or some green peppers. You pay what, $5 or $10 for that stuff. You only eat for that time. If you go back to the garden center with your food stamps and buy a tomato starter or a bell pepper starter, you can eat for the whole season. And sometimes look at my tomato plant I just showed over there. It's still going. This the whole year, and it's still going. All three of them over there still going. And then I got my cherry tomatoes I had to cut back. Well, in order to get that steak in there, still going. So the key is to use it wisely. Instead of going and eating for a day, you can eat for a lifetime. Let's say, for instance, you love oranges, which I do. I love oranges. And you're going to pay what? $8.99, $10, depends on what kind of oranges and what type for oranges. Well, you can use your food stamps. Go to the garden center, get you an orange tree. You don't have to put it in the ground. They even grow inside of pots if you don't have much room. And you can have oranges for 50 years. Unlimited. I have so many trees in my yard because I love fruit. And I refuse to keep going to the produce, spending my money on one piece of fruit when I could get a whole tree for around the same amount, which add up probably for that month around the same amount. Why? Sorry, y'all. I love cornstarch and I got it on my mouth. Oh, my favorite. Why would you do that? It make no sense to me. I understand if you don't have room to get a lot, but you could get one orange tree, put it in a pot. You can sit it on your patio, on your porch, and if it freezes, you can bring it in or get whatever fruit good for your climate, for your area. I'm in 10A here. Whatever for your climate, your area, and save. That's why you see around my yard, I have a whole lot of fruit trees, all different kinds. I have peaches, I have oranges, I have grapefruits, I have calamundins, I have lime trees, I have banana trees, I have berry trees, I have berry vines, all that. And that stuff keep rewarding me and paying me back over and over and over. And the best part about it is it tastes way better than the store-bought. You get a tomato from off my bush and you compare it to a tomato bought from the store. It's no competition. It's like 100 times better. No competition at all. So I would always take advantage of that, and it saves you money in the long run, because for those months you don't have to buy no more tomatoes or bell peppers or anything like that, because it keeps paying you by returning, coming back over and over and over and over and over. So you cannot beat that. So if you get food stamps and stuff out there, y'all, go out there and try it. Go to your produce section at Walmart and go pick you up a tree or a vegetable, even herbs, fresh herbs, seeds. You can get seeds if you want to grow from seed. You get fresh seeds and all that off your food stamps. So take advantage of that and save some money. And with that way, by saving, by buying the trees and stuff, you can spend that extra money that you'll get every month on spoiling yourself. Buy you something special. Maybe you want those extra crabs or the extra shrimp, or want to buy something that you normally buy off brand because you couldn't afford the name brand. You'll be able to get that name brand. Why not? So you guys, thank you so much for watching my channel, and Backyard Gardening with Tanya. And please follow me so that my next video, which would be about Baker's Creek seeds and what I do with it, because all the arches and all that stuff I just showed you, I'm gonna have all that stuff growing up and putting it all out soon, and I'll be showing you what I got, how I seeded it, and what's to come. So subscribe and you'll get all that, because right now I'm like, so subscribe, and when the video come out, you'll be the first to get it. Thank you, and also like my video.